to work this. Look at all this space out here. This flat out here.
Here's Mariota. Hit as he throws for the end zone. A jump ball intercepted. Jalen Ramsey with the pick. And the 5-time Pro Bowler snares it.
What's up, Grandizer 12? I was going to come in today. It was late. We got home late. I just wanted to come in here and people can watch the replay. I'll come in tomorrow. I'm just here for a few minutes. Amazing day. I got to see my guy Peo time, my Rams brother, my fellow Super Bowl champion, and my guy G12. His Dolphins are looking like a juggernaut. I don't know if the Rams and the Dolphins change uniforms, but the Dolphins look today, and Stafford looked like he was in a Dolphins uniform throwing 6 touchdowns. So congratulations to my guy G12 on your great win today. Looking amazing. Definitely looking better than us right now. God bless you, man. I appreciate. I'm glad that your team is looking good, G12. Amazing day in Miami Dolphinville. Yes, indeed. You haven't watched the highlights? Oh, I just was watching them right now. We were watching the second game. I thought I was going to come straight home, and we were watching the second game, and I was going to do a post then and break it down for us, Rudy. and then Mendoza, how you doing? Let's go Rams. I was at the game and met Peo. That's amazing. I finally got to meet him too, Annette, and he was already in the stadium. I didn't get a chance to meet him in the tailgating. But yeah, it was amazing meeting my guy Peo finally, and I'll have a tailgating video and stuff like that from the game. Great footage of our Ramelia tailgating. It was a great game up to the third quarter, into the fourth quarter, and then I don't know what happened, but that's awesome. And that thank you for popping in. It's just a short, quick reaction. I was going to wait till tomorrow because I got home later than I wanted to. I'll have a better reaction, and then we'll talk about the NFC West tomorrow. More packed show, but thank you for popping in. But I will tomorrow at 8:05. G12, thank you, Rudy. Yes, last time the Finns won in Baltimore was 1997-ish. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yes, indeed. Welcome, Annette. Yes, indeed, G12 says. G12 says, yes, I figured you were out partying with Peo. My guy Peo was having a good time. I wish I could have hung out with him more, but I had some issues in the last 2 weeks, and I wasn't able to go out there and on his SoCal tour, so to speak, and would have loved to. And the next time around, I will. Looking forward to hanging out with Peo over here in SoCal, but at least now he has an idea what's going on here, and so it'll be awesome. G12 says, Rudy, did a Rams House and Sheriff Joe go to the game too? I didn't see Sheriff Joe Rams House. I don't know. I don't think they did. I didn't see them. Jose JC, we look great, but need to be better next weekend against the Cardinals. Going to that game, go Rams. Yes, indeed. That's amazing, Jose. Yes. So the Arizona Cardinals we're losing 20-0, and I was like, beautiful, right? And they came back, and the Raiders did what the Raiders do in recent times, and they gave up that. We almost did that, but at least we didn't. There's a big deal. There's a big difference between allowing a team to come back and beating you, and allowing a team to come back and then hanging on and getting the W. But yeah, that's going to be crazy. But yeah, Kyler Murray, he took over. He was a magician out there, and props to him, man. That was a crazy. I saw some of the highlights of that game. That's crazy. G12 says the Falcons tried to come back. Yes, they did. They tried to come back, but we would not let them. The curse of Matt Ryan stepped in. And it says I was kind of nervous, LL, but we came through though. Yeah. Yes. So I wasn't nervous. I was like, no, we can't do this. And I was just looking at, because I know it's early. Even if we would have lost, right? I would be mad. I'd be upset. It's early. This NFC West is going to struggle because number one, we have retooling. We have new players that we're getting acclimated. Our offensive line look a lot better, but they're not the Bills' defensive front. But we had a better game plan getting Allen Robinson in the plan. He should have had 2 touchdowns, but the refs put a bogus call out there, and so Cooper Kupp ended up getting the touchdown. Allen Robinson should have had 2 touchdowns. He did have 2 touchdowns, but it got called back. Running game was better. Still work in progress, but a lot better from the first game. Jalen Ramsey should have had 2 picks. He made the game-saving catch. I'm so happy for him. He was able to atone for his rough outings recently. Matthew Stafford looked better, but he's gotta get a hold of those picks, though. He's gotta not turn the ball over so much. I don't mind him taking the chances, but we can't have that. There was a interception that he threw in the end zone, and he just needs to throw that away. You're right. So, but Matthew Stafford is our QB1. We stick with him. He's our Super Bowl champion quarterback, but he can play better. And I know that he doesn't like making mistakes, but that one, he should have just left that one in the holster. Don't throw that ball. We get 3 points no matter what. You don't have a pick, and it is what it is. G12 Falcons were really upset for losing this to the Saints. They got a lot to prove. They wanted this win. Yeah, they wanted it. G12 says the Rams versus Falcons still has that rivalry from when they were in the NFC West. Yeah, it's not as piping hot, so to speak, but the one thing that I do like, and I'm very encouraged with Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner got a sack. He was in there. He got another sack. He's getting used to the defense. By the time we play the Niners, that's what I'm looking for. We're going to be going full bore on that defensive front. We still need to find somebody to step up that replace Von Miller. You don't replace a Von Miller, but our string of outside linebackers on that side have to do a better job. I'm sure they will soon. If we not, we'll make some changes. I'm looking at Robert Quinn with the Chicago Bears. If they keep losing, maybe we can struck a deal and get Robert Quinn in here for the stretch run, kind of pull a Von Miller. I'm pretty sure that Les Snead has some stuff up his sleeve. But yes, what I did like though is the Falcons have plays with Cordell Patterson like Debo does, and we pretty much corralled him pretty good all day. So that's what I'm very high on with Bobby Swags. G12 says this is why the Rams are Super Bowl winners. It's not how you start, but it's how you finish. Yes, indeed. Exactly right. You got to be able to win the sloppy games. Exactly right. SG says hi Remelia. What's up, brother? G12 says welcome to SG Sports Talk channel. Jose says Niner fans are Jimmy G fans again. Wow, yes indeed, man. Poor Trey Lance. I never thought that he was that great, right? That's my opinion. I just don't. I think the jury is out on him, but I didn't want him to get hurt. I don't wish anyone except for Tom Brady. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want anybody to get hurt, and that's unfortunate. The poor kid, it's just a fluke thing. And Kyle Shanahan, Papa Shanahan, ran, in my opinion, RG3 into the ground. And you never know when someone's going to get hurt. And then here's Kyle Shanahan trying to prove that Trey Lance is Josh Allen, which he's not. He's a different build. You can't play scared, but you can't. Why? You don't need. Debo's running good, and I saw him make an amazing play in the backfield. Use him to run. Why are you trying to run your quarterback? I don't understand that. So he ended up getting a weird injury. They just landed on his leg, and he got bent back. Horrible. But yes, indeed, Jose. GB Val says, remember when the Rams had to go to the silent count at their first game after winning the Super Bowl? Yeah, it is what it is, because there's a lot of Bills fans in California. has Bills and take your pick, Packers, Cowboys, Denver Broncos fans, of course, Niners and Raiders. But because the Rams were not here in Southern California for 20 plus years, so there's a lot of generations that weren't Ram fans. So the Rams community and Ram fan base is building back strong. You almost can't go anywhere without seeing somebody with the Rams jersey or Super Bowl gear. They're on the way to coming back and rebuilding that fan base in Los Angeles. But it is what it is. I even see the Cowboys when the 49ers go over there, or Green Bay, or wherever. There's a lot of fans over there, so it happens. But that just shows that we can still win even when we have to go to a silent count. G12 says the 49ers got on track. 49ers got on track. Rams got to steady the ship. Don't allow their division foes to sneak up on them. Yeah, the 49ers got on track, but Jimmy G knows what he's doing. He's been there for a while. And on that note, here's the injury to Trey Lance. And I didn't want him to lose out that way. I wanted us to get a chance at the kid. Honestly, I didn't want us to hurt him, but I wanted us to get after him. And I'm sorry that he got hurt, but here you go.
They're going to go with Trey Lance on this play as he kept it and absorbed quite the hit. Cody Barton and Brian Monet both teamed up to put it on Trey Lance. And Lance is down right now. That was quite the hit. Lance absorbed some hits last week against Chicago as well. But on that power run, Lance is down, and Jimmy Garoppolo may see early action today in the first quarter.
And there's Jimmy Garoppolo. Did he know what he was doing? Oh, me? Oh, okay. Oops. Did he know what he was doing? Sure, Kyle. I'll take a pay cut. Sure. Oh, you tell me Trey's struggling? Oh, yeah, I'll take. Yeah. Oh, Kittle wants me to play. Oh, Kittle said he's not going to play until I come back. Wonderful. Wow. God bless our little brothers in Santa Claraville. Always good for drama and buffoonery, hijinks, just out and out embarrassment, laughs. Unfortunately, it's not funny that Trey Lance got hurt, but when I say that, it's because of the Jimmy Garoppolo sideshow circus. Sideshow circus. They had the guy throwing on the sidelines. Didn't even have him in the quarterback room. They're trying to get rid of him. Nobody wants him. Then all of a sudden they try to spin it. Well, we have the best backup quarterback in the league. Guess what? Now you don't. Now you have Mr. Irrelevant as the backup quarterback, and Jimmy G, the guy that you tried to get rid of, is now the starting quarterback. God bless Kyle Shanahan. Please stay 10 more years. John Lynch, God bless you. Please stay as long as you want. Please, please, please stay in Santa Claraville. God bless you. I really appreciate the Niners management or mismanagement from they're always good for hijinks and buffoonery. And then my guy, Big Country from last night, was telling me how right before the Super Bowl and media day, incompetent Kyle Shanahan lost the playbook, and the New England Patriots gave it back to him. But he thinks that maybe he gave it to him. Maybe that's that he had something to do with giving it to them. I don't know. That'd be crazy. I don't know, but I can't say either way. But I wouldn't put anything past Kyle Shanahan. He's a smart offensive coordinator. SG says I went to LA Rams Dodgers. Excuse me. I went to Los Angeles Dodgers versus San Francisco Giants baseball game on Saturday, the 17th. We lost. The final score 7-2, and Hunter Pence Wall of Fame induction. That's great. I hope you had a good time, man. Thoughts on sprained ankle injury sufferers, man. That's gonna be it's better than a knee. The one thing that I'll tell you, it's better. You hate to have an injury at all. I'm sorry that Trey got hurt. I'm not laughing at that. I'm just saying that how horrible the mismanagement has been with Kyle Shanahan. It's better to have an ankle injury than a knee if you had to have one. So he'll be back fine from the injury. It's just going to take a long time. So now basically the Niners are going to go into the third season with Trey Lance and not even still know what they have. Is his career over in Santa Clara? If the Niners fall on their face this year, if Jimmy Garoppolo gets hurt, they're looking at Mr. Irrelevant as the backup quarterback. Goodness gracious. Oh boy, I don't want him to get hurt either, but it would serve Kyle Shanahan right for the mismanagement of this franchise. I would hate to be a 49ers fan with a guy like that in charge, his head coach and John Lynch. I don't know what John Lynch actually does there, except he's a classy guy. Wow, other people saying Trey Lance is this and that, and Trey Lance is, we're gonna go to the champion. We're gonna go to the Super Bowl. Well, Trey Lance is gone. Trey Lance area is back on the sidelines, and Jimmy G is back. He's back. Guess who's back? G2 as the Rams win means more to the overall picture. Got to be NFC teams. Yeah, I'm sure love to beat the Bills, but the NFC teams more. Yes, indeed. SG says thoughts on the sprained ankle to QB Trey Lance. Yep, I got that one. Jose JC says that ankle broke, man. Yeah, it's crazy. SF says not a good win. Yeah, it's not a good win, but well, it's a good win in the fact that we got it. We can't go 0-2, but we did make some. We'll talk about it tomorrow. We did do some good things. Jalen Ramsey's getting off the snide. He should have had 2 picks today. He did a great pick against the Falcons today to save the game, and it was great. But yeah, I do agree with you. It wasn't a great win, but we'll take it. G12 says, yeah, I hope that Trey Lance heals quick. I want him and Zach Thomas and other QBs to do well. We need good QBs in the league. Yeah, I don't wish any injuries on anybody. I feel bad for the kid. He's a good kid. I never really thought he was really that good because he doesn't have a lot of experience, and I think that he was overhyped. Who knows? But I don't like that he got hurt. I would have rather him just lost the job. I would love to have been there when we played. That's what I was hoping for. G12 rabbit all day, rabbit all day, every day, twice on game day. Yes, indeed. SG says, I was absolutely in tears when Trey. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Got injured in the game. I feeling like crying in emotional pain for my star QB, and I believe the best in him every day, single day. I'm sorry, man. It'll be okay, man. He'll be fine. Remember, even Joe Montana got hurt. People get hurt, but the good news is it's not a knee injury. It does suck, though. We got an injury from Cam Akers last year, right before the season started. We're going to have a good run game, and he got hurt. So I understand, man. I'm sorry that you that you felt that way, but it's next man up. At least you guys do have Jimmy Garoppolo, but he'll be okay. He's a young guy. It's an ankle fracture. He'll be fine. GB says Niners effed up and had the second overall pick. No QB, never scouted Mahomes, signed Brian Hoyer, and drafted Solomon Thomas and Reuben Foster. Both busts. Now they use 4 picks to get Lance. Yeah, man. You know what? Who knows with Trey, but this is a huge ordeal because just all this time has gone by and he's not getting. He hasn't had the reps. For year 1, hardly any reps. He got hurt, and then he got hurt, and then they didn't put him in, and then year 2, he had a bad game in the rainy weather, and then he wasn't looking that good in this game. He made some plays, and then he got hurt again, and he's out for the year. Wow. GB says throwing in good money after bad. Yep. And that says Rams fans are growing tonight. Game had a lot of fans. Yeah, there was a lot of Ram fans in that. Yes, indeed. But the Rams were out of the Los Angeles market for 20 plus years. Of course, we're not going to have our fan base as strong as other teams because a lot of them grew up in California with no Rams in the city. They picked the Cowboys or the Broncos or the Bills. There's a huge contingent of different teams. California is a weird state. The Raiders and the 49ers benefited because they're still in the state all these years. The Chargers were in San Diego. They didn't win a lot, so they didn't get a lot of fans. But yeah, so SM says, thank you, Grandizer. GB says, effing dumb running your franchise QB down the middle. Yeah. Yeah, man. They're trying to prove something. They're trying to prove that he's the next Josh Allen. You don't. You got Debo there. That's why you paid him the money. SG says Trey Lance is like a brother to me, and he means everything to me. And I didn't want to see him get injured on the football field at Levi Stadium. Yeah, he'll be fine. You know, he just has to, but he has to prove that he has a lot to prove still. But you know, football is a rough sport. You get injured. Even the great Aaron Donald tore something in his stomach area lining, and we had a playoff game, and he couldn't go. You know, and he's a big monster, a big strong dude. So it happens. SM says, hell of a comeback by the Dolphins. Yes, indeed. G12 says, Rudy, the Rams sell out the game. No, there wasn't a lot of Falcons fans. The other side of the pink parking lot was half empty. There was a lot of fans there, mostly Ram fans. But, you know, honestly, because the Falcons aren't looked at as a great team, it wasn't a big hot ticket. It's kind of like God bless my guy, Big Country. They're up and coming team, right? And I'm not talking smack about them, but it's kind of like the Dodgers playing like the Mariners, right? You're not going to have Dodger Stadium filled to capacity. There's something like that. But there was pretty good a number of Atlanta Falcon fans that came out for a team like that, up and coming. But yeah, G12 says, bring on the Redbirds and the Angry Birds. AZ, yes indeed. J Money, what's up, brother? Rams tough. Rams horns up. G12 says, thanks, SM. I'm so happy. Yes. I'm glad your team came through for you, Grandizer. Welcome, J Money. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. J Money, Grandizer. Yes, indeed. Horns up. Our honorary member of the Ramelia. Jose JC says, after Trey Lance got hurt, Kai went up to Jimmy and said, Jimmy, so come crawling back to me, LOL, just kidding, but hope Trey recovers. Yeah, it's kind of more like Jimmy says, oh, you want me to start now? I'm the captain now. G12 says, Rudy, that was really funny earlier when I said I like your Rams hat, and you said I like your hat. Why don't you take off your hat? SM says Trey Lance might just be another Jordan Love. You never know, man. He hasn't played enough. SG says if Jimmy G gets injured and Brock Purdy gets injured, when they would have to pick someone from the crowd, hopefully they pick me as the next QB of the San Francisco 49ers, which would be an honor. There you go. GB says Zach Wilson ? J Money says too many mistakes. The Rams need to clean it up. Yeah, they need to clean it up. We got the win. We'll be fine. But yeah, we need to clean it up. Stafford was looking for Allen Robinson's time. Actually, there was a Allen Robinson sighting. He actually should have had 2 touchdowns. Ramsey's getting better. Should have had 2 picks. He got the game-winning pick. Wagner's getting more comfortable. Another sack today. He was wreaking havoc. G12 says Trey Lance may a QB who needs to go to the Josh Allen route. Recall, Josh Allen was often said that he looked horrible his rookie year. We were told Sam Donald looked good. Yeah, exactly. You never know with young QBs. SM says, with Jimmy now QB, the 49ers are better today than they were yesterday. That's exactly right, because they have a veteran QB, but he gets hurt. What if he goes down, right? I don't wish that on anybody, but he's going to be a pain on our side now. I wanted Trey Lance because he's a rookie. Jimmy, Kyle Shanahan knows how to scheme for Jimmy. But yes, indeed. Willie Bowen says, hey, Rudy. Hi, Rudy. LA Rams won the game, but we have to fix our fumbles and interceptions. Yep. How you doing, my guy, Willie Bowen? G-Trust, I hope the 49ers let Jimmy G play, sit Trey Lance, let him develop, and then when Jimmy's contract ends, it's Trey Lance time, patience. Yes, indeed. G-Trust says, welcome, Willie Bowen. Falcons are always retooling, G12 says. They should hit the reset button, get their cap in order. They are stuck 500 football, give up hope, but not enough to win it all. Yes, indeed. G12 says Falcons running back Tyler Algier got 30 yards rushing altogether, aka the alligator. Rams did a good job of corralling them. SG says I would love to put on the 49ers helmet, the shoulder pads, and put the eye black on my eyes. I'll be that QB who would fire up the team in the huddle, and I would hype up the team. There you go. Do that for Halloween, SG. Dress up like a Niners quarterback. Algie Fella, what's up, brother? What's up, Ramelia? What's up, brother? I just came in real quick. Thank you for popping in. Quick game reaction, and then tomorrow I'll have Monday Nitro. Ramelia, and we'll talk more about stuff. But thank you, my brother, for coming in. G Trust says, yo, 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 welcome all around fans and NFL fans to the stream, Late Night Horchata Tequila, with your host, Rudy of the Ramelia Sports Report. Let's go. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. G Trust says, Rudy, 11 subs from 1,000. Yes, indeed. Amazing ride. Willie Bone says, they shouldn't be relaxing when they get a big lead, put more points. Yeah, man. I think we're like, oh, we got this, right? Algie Fella says, scary game. Yeah, I wasn't scared, but I was like, what? Welcome, G Fella, G12 says. But yeah, so here's our guy, Jalen Ramsey again, saving the day for us, that we should not have had to save the day.
To work this, look at all this space out here, this flat out here.
Here's Mariota. Hit as he throws for the end zone. A jump ball intercepted. Jalen Ramsey with the pick. And the 5-time Pro Bowler snares it.
Really love how he's still nursing his shoulder surgery and injury in the offseason. And so he was able to reach up high. And so he looks to be just about 100% now. And that's perfect. Right as our defense needs a boost. Bobby Swag is looking better. He's running around. He's causing havoc. We're getting used to, we got to get used to how to put him in there too, where to use him. Raheem Morris has to get used to getting him in there. And so, we're gonna be fine. We just have to, ride the storm out right now. Algie Fella says, thank you, Grand. Yes, indeed. Jay Money says, see, Rudy, look how good Shelton played at center compared to Brian Allen. Allen is not it. I'm telling you, bro. You have a good point, Jay Money. You were hit it right on the head, because the offensive line looked a lot better. But then also, too, the Falcons are not the Bills. But yeah, you might have had the nail on the head. As she says, you could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me, Jimmy G. SG says, hey, Romeo, you should arrive at Levi Stadium early if you want to get my autograph, and maybe you can get a photo with me after the game. All right, LSG, what's up? Rudy says, what's up, Alex? We got the great win today, brother. Thank you for coming in. G12, Matthew Stafford, 27, 36, 272, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Is the elbow healed? The elbow's fine. I also had a rating of 100.7 rating. One of those picks he shouldn't have thrown. But the 3 touchdowns helped us get that lead. We got to clean that up. Yes, indeed. Elbow's okay. And G12 says, welcome, Alex G. SG says, I'll be dressed up as QB Trey Lance for Halloween. There you go. That's a good costume. J Money says, Rams made a mistake re-signing at Brian Allen. He's all getting pushed back. Maybe we'll have to use him on right guard backup or something. But you can never have enough guys. But yeah, hopefully he'll get to it. You never know. Maybe they'll start playing better. It's early. Jay Money says Rams have made mistakes re-signing. We got that one. Jose JC said at SM Jimmy Thanos. Alex G says thanks, G12. Willie Bone says, is Lam McCutcheon injured? No, they're not playing him. They're not activating him. Ben Schroenick actually made some catches today. Props to him. I'm not going to just get on you when you do things wrong, but I would rather have Lance McCutcheon out there. I don't know what they're waiting for to put him in there. No Tutu Atwell sightings. We will see what happens. But no, Willie, he was not out there. Lance McCutcheon, he was not. He's not injured, but he's not been activated for the games. SG says that's a hypothetical story. G12 says hi. Willie Bone says hi. G12. Jose J says Lance McCutcheon isn't hurt, just was a healthy and active. Yes, indeed. SG says I'll get a Patrick Mahomes wig. G12 says Justin Hollins, Bobby Wagner, and Jacoby Durant. Thank you, Grandeur 12. I was going to get to it tomorrow. Jacoby Durant with his first, I think he goes by Kobe. I think his name's Jacoby Durant, but he goes by Kobe with the COBIE. He got his first pick. He got his first sack, and he's learning. This guy, I told you, Les Snead has done it again. These guys are going to, by the time we get to the playoffs, the Kobe Durants, the Darian Kendricks, these guys, these young secondary guys are going to be rolling. Bobby Wagner's going to be rolling. Defensive line's going to be playing better. we're going to be head and shoulders above what we are now. Our defense is going to be elite. This guy, Kobe Durant, is a steal in the draft. Keep an eye on this guy. I'm telling you. G. Trost's Ben Schroenick, 2 receptions, 16 yards. And for Ben, that's like 100 yards with Cooper Kupp today. God bless him. SG says, I'm a funny man, and I like to bring the jokes. Yes, indeed. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. Like from Goodfellas. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I hope everyone has a great night. I hope you guys join me tomorrow for Monday Night Remelia. We're gonna have more information about the game. A look around the NFC West. We'll talk more about the game and about the upcoming matchup with the Arizona Cardinals, and also a little brief look into what the matchup is going to be with the 49ers, aka the 39ers. And no, I'm just kidding. And but yeah, it was a great win. We can clean some stuff up. We needed this win. We should have won handedly, but it's good for us to get our nose put in the dirt a little bit and have to fight back and go through this, because this is journey number 2. It's not going to be easy. By the time things are said and done, I'm really believing that when our offense is rolling, Allen Robinson's fully acclimated. Leon Cohen is used to calling plays for us and scheming, and our defense with the secondary and Bobby Wagner, our defense, I think by the time we get towards the playoffs, towards halfway point on, we're going to be an elite offensive defense. We're going to be dominating teams. I truly believe that. But yeah, so G12 says Rams news. Stafford Rams hold off Falcons 31-27. CBS Sports. Rudy was there. Jose J says, have a good night, Rudy. Thank you, brother. G12 says, Legend of the Noche, not tonight. Just a quick coming here, a reaction. J Money says, Kupp is the best receiver in the league. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I love Cooper Kupp, man. That guy, he did mess up today, too. See, they didn't even try to attack him. They punched it out. We did our bread and butter play from the Super Bowl where he have him cross, and then Stafford hits him over the linebackers, and woo, he was gone. He was going to get a big chunk, and then they popped it out, and that's how they started coming back. And then they blocked the punt. I thought that they roughed the punter. I'm surprised they didn't flag that. Willie Bowen says, see you Monday night, Rudy and Ramulators. Thank you, Willie. SG says, hey, Remy, can we do it? I know you've been asking for an Adage versus postgame show. I'll have to see with you. I have a few guys that have asked me before you. We'll figure out something. G12 says, final thoughts of the noche. Final thoughts is it's a great win. We need to clean some things up. All the way around, we look better. That's all I'm looking for. Offensive line looked better somehow with the backups of the guys filling in. Amazing. G12 says, say it. SG says, who is the Rams legend of the noche? Today, you're the Rams legend. No, I'm just kidding. No Rams legend of the noche, just a quick reaction. G12 says, thank you, everyone, for joining the stream. Please hit the like and subscribe button on the way out. Please share. Stay healthy, happy, safe, and blessed. And SM says, have a blessed night. Rudy, thank you so much. You too, my brother. J Money says, how much did Adams have today? Oh, I'm not sure. We'll have to get to that tomorrow, J Money, or you can look it up when we come out of here, because I really have to go. I got to work tomorrow, but I just wanted to come in here. It was late when I got here, and it was a great win for us. We needed this win. We cannot go 0-2. And with that, I'm going to leave you guys. Oh, join me tomorrow, 8:05 for Monday Nitro Remelia, and we'll talk more about stuff and look in the upcoming game with the Arizona Cardinals and what we can do more. 12 yards. Thank you, Jay Money. Yeah, well, our defense played really good. They just happened to come back. This is a crazy year. I mean, look at the Raiders were up 20-0 against the Cardinals, and they came back on them. So I'll leave you with our guy Jaden Ramsey saving the day. Everyone have a great night. As we always say, may the Remelia be with you, and Ramulators, mount up. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Time to work this. Look at all this space out here. This flat out here.
Here's Mariota. Hit as he throws for the end zone. A jump ball intercepted. Jalen Ramsey with the pick. And